I'm Pete Daniel, and I love to film the wildlife in my home of the Tamar Valley. The Tamar Valley is on the border of Devon and Cornwall. Join me as I show you the wildlife around the Tamar Valley for 12 months. Well, with the sun still shining in the Tamar Valley, me and Elsie are on our way back down to the wood to check on the trail cameras we put out on the badger set. So fingers crossed, we have some luck and get some results. Right, let's have a little looky-see inside that camera. See what we got. Right, well, me and Elsie's back at the badger set where we set up a couple of our trail cameras about a fortnight ago. So Elsie's just going to check through now and see if we've got any videos, so fingers crossed. Have we got anything or not?
We have a badger, Daddy.
What's that?
We have a badger.
Oh, we've got a badger. Brilliant. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look and see. Well, that's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, eh? So we've got a badger on the first camera. So we'll just check through, see if there's any more, and then we'll make our way up to the top. So hopefully we should have something on that one as well. Fingers crossed anyway. Right, let's have a little looky-see inside of here, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, you crack that one open and have a look, turn them on. Right, me and Elsie's up the top camera now. We've come up to the back of the wood where we set it up. And the reason we've done that, because where the hedge is here, there's a trail that runs across back over to the badger set. It's about 20-30 yards to the right here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have a good chance of getting some videos of the badger. Right, we got anything? See anything or not?
Daddy,
Yeah,
we
what's
have
it?
a badger.
We got a badger? Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, well done. That's brilliant, isn't it, eh? Right, scroll through, see if we've got anything else. Hopefully. That's a good shot, the badger. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Can you see that? What is it? We got fox. Oh, brilliant. Let's have a look. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it, eh? We've got the fox and the badger.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Good.
Good, isn't it, eh? Right, okay, close that camera up then. Right, that's brilliant. We've got both the fox and the badger. Right, we're going to make our way back to the farm now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And why are we going to do that?
Because we want to go and check on the swallow.
Yeah, we want to check that swallow nest to see how the little chicks is getting on, don't we, in the workshop?
Yeah.
All right, so is he closed up? That's it. Right, come on then, mate. Let's make our way back to the farm. That's really, really good. All right. Good, mate. You won't believe this, but me and Elsie was making our way back to the farm from the badger set to check on the swallow nest. As we're walking up through the wood, there's a little roe deer sat in front of us, about 200 yards in front. Absolutely brilliant. Well, that was brilliant to get the fox and the badgers on the trail cameras, and then to see that little roe deer in the wood as well. But now we're on the way back to the farm to check on the swallows in the nest. Well, they've certainly grown since I've seen them last. Of course, I haven't been able to get down here to see them. Oh, little diggy diggy. Oh, there's Mum. Oh, and there's Dad. Oh, that's fantastic to see. Wonderful. Well, that's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, to see those swallow chicks in the nest. They're growing away so quickly, it's not going to be very long before they're off. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on them. So I'm going to come back in a couple of days' time and hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to see them leave the nest. Well, those chicks have changed so much since I saw them last. They are really growing away quickly. It's brilliant to see. But now, I've got to get on. And I'm off to the garden, as there's a little job that I want to be getting on with. Okay, well, this is our job for the garden today. We're going to cut up later on with a chainsaw and take this hedge off now the birds has finished nesting. And the reason I'm going to do that, it's an ash hedge, and unfortunately we've got ash dieback. Now what I mean by that is, hopefully I can show you. There you go. You can see that nothing's leafed on that little branch coming off. It's dead and it's gone all brittle. Now that was spread right down through the hedge. I've been told, I'm no expert on this and I don't know if it's true or not, but if I catch it early enough and I cut the hedge right off, then hopefully it'll reshoot and we may save the hedge, but I don't know. Like I said, that's only what I've been told. I do it every year anyway to control the hedge, cut it off so I don't get too out of control, but I'm going to do it a little bit earlier now. Like I say, now the birds has finished nesting, I can get up here and we'll take that right off with a chainsaw. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll save that hedge. But our first job of the day, as always, is to let out and feed the chickens. There goes. Right. Oh, what's she doing there? Hey, come here. Oh, well done. Oh, there you are. Look at that. Hey, you don't get any faster than that. That's perfect. Well done, girls. Right, well that's all the jobs done this morning, so now it's time to get the chainsaw fired up and get this edge off and then put it through the mulcher. That would be ideal. Well, that's ideal. So far, so good. What I've got to do now is move some of this down to the mulching pile. Yeah, I'm just dragging it down to where I'm going to mulch it now. It looks pretty healthy, doesn't it? Let's see. But then you get this. This is ash dieback, look. Okay, and it goes all brittle, let's see. And that's no good. So that's why I'm cutting it out. So hopefully we can stop the spread, because it spreads right back down through. There's a piece here, again, let's see. It's all healthy around it, but it's spread down through and it will go down. Let's see, I can break that off. So hopefully, by doing this, we can stop it spreading through the edge, hopefully. Fingers crossed anyway. Well, it's been just over a week now since I cut the edge off with a chainsaw. I'm really pleased. I cut it back nice and tight. I got a few stumps to take out, but I need a bigger chainsaw than that. The bar on my saw is not big enough for that, so I'll have to see if I can borrow Father's for that. But no, it's looking good. Of course, I was talking to a chap. He said, because I had asked Di back, I said to him about it, and he said, if you cut it back tight enough, and if you've caught it in time, you may be able to save the edge. He said, new shoots will come up, you may be all right. But I don't know, but looking at the other side, there may be some truth in it, because the farmer cuts that side of the edge off every year. He comes halfway across with a flail, and there's not one sign of it in there. It's all good, strong new shoots that's come up, and it looks like that's happened every year. Of course, they're growing off the same stumps, so hopefully, fingers crossed, there may be some truth in it. We may have caught it in time, got on top of it. But thinning the edge out was a good thing, because we found 5 or 6 of these rose bushes. They're absolutely beautiful. They're going to be, I should have thought. But look, shooting already. Look. Of course, they're getting the sunlight now. It's ideal. Of course, I found that oak tree as well. He was all mixed up in the ash, so I thinned that out around there, and then cut the ivy off the bottom, because the ivy was smothering the tree. Cut that off the bottom, pulled that off. So hopefully that's got to help with the oak tree anyway. But no, it's all looking good. I'm really pleased. Proper job. Or as my mate Sammy would say, it's chicken's lip. Well, that was ideal to get the edge done, but now I want to check those trail cameras that I put up on the bird table a week or so ago. Right, well, it's been a little over a week now since I put my trail cameras up on my bird table, so I'll be interested to see what results we got. So, let's have a look, see what we got. Right. Cheeky little devil that squirrel is. They've got greedy little toes. Right, well I think that's absolutely brilliant really, to see all those little birds coming to the table. We may have a squirrel pinching a bit of food, and also the magpie, but the majority of it's the smaller birds, which is ideal. Of course, we've got a few juvenile birds coming, the robin and the blue tits. Now hopefully, fingers crossed, some of those younger blue tits coming to the table, maybe the ones that come out of my bird box. That would be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it? But I tell you one thing I would like to see coming to the bird table, and that's the great spotted woodpecker. I seen him, he sits up in the tree over there, behind where we park the cars, and also he sits up in the ash trees in behind the greenhouse here as well, and that big edge across the back of the field. So, hopefully, if I put some peanuts up in a feeder, then that great spotted woodpecker will come to the table, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Well, that's lovely to see all those birds come into the feeders. Absolutely brilliant. Even if I have got a cheeky little rascal of a squirrel coming there as well. But now, I want to go to the pond and check to see if anything's happening, because I still haven't seen any signs of any froglets or toadlets coming out of the pond. Right, well I'm back down by the pond again. I brought pond cam with me again tonight because I wanted to have a look in underneath the water. Because a few weeks ago I was a little bit concerned because I hadn't seen any froglets or toadlets coming out the pond. Now, the weed is also starting to get a bit messy, so I was going to thin that out. But tonight I've come up, and the good news is, I've seen the first froglet. He's right there, sat on top of the weed. You have a look at this. Absolutely brilliant. So there you are. I'm going to leave the weed alone because the froglets are starting to come out the water now, and they're using the weed to sit on top. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm still going to have a look at pond cam because I'm pretty sure I've seen 2 baby newts just down here. When I moved the weed slightly earlier, I'm sure there was 2 baby newts. I knew there was 1 in there, but I'm pretty sure I've seen 2. So I'm going to have a look at the pond cam and see what I can see. But it's absolutely brilliant. Fantastic news. So there you are. That's absolutely fantastic. And we got newts in the pond and we got froglets coming out. Absolutely brilliant. I couldn't have asked for more. Fantastic.